Someone asked me a while ago, why do you talk about love like it's dangerous when you have a partner? Honestly, that's a fair question. I get where that came from. Love is supposed to be romantic, right? Who doesn't want love? I used to scream at God about this with anger, frustration, and victim mindset the moment I realized that I was a love addict myself. How does love addiction even exist? Isn't love the most beautiful thing human beings were born to experience? How does something so pure turn into an addiction? It felt so stupid to me. And love addiction is something most people are not even aware of, especially the culture where casual dating, hookups, friends with benefits, and situationships are everywhere. We normalize emotional chaos and call it freedom. So let me be very clear before we go any further. I do believe love is everyone's birthright. We came to this earth to give love and to receive love. Hi, I'm Lily Nguyen. I help people break free from love addiction and codependency. But here is where it gets complicated, okay? Let me walk you through a story. If you have plants in your house, you already know this. Different plants need different amounts of water, but all plants need water to survive. Even if you don't own a single plant, you know this basic truth. No water, plants will die. But if you overwater it over time, eventually it will die as well. Now think about food. We all need food to survive, right? That's not debatable. But we also know that overeating leads to weight gain, health issues, and in extreme cases, people reach 300, 400, even 700 pounds, and they cannot walk even without going extremes. If you have ever gained weight like I have, you know how bad it feels. Low energy, heavy body, sluggish mind. You can't move freely. You don't feel like yourself. So here is my point. Water is essential for plants. Food is essential for us. But too much of either becomes destructive. And love works the same way. In many cases of love addiction, people's lives are chaotic, overwhelming, and deeply unmanageable, not because love is bad, but because love is being used in a way it's never meant to be used. So, what is love addiction? Love addiction happens when someone develops unhealthy, compulsive patterns of engaging in intense romantic connections, not just one relationship, but several relationships. And it looks different for everyone, but there are some common symptoms here. Love addiction can look like experiencing cravings, emotional highs, withdrawals, and dependency on your partner or the person you are dating. Your brain releases chemicals similar to being high on substances, and when that person pulls away, you experience withdrawal. In this case, the substance is not alcohol or drugs, it's the person you are attached to. You constantly move from one relationship to another because you are dependent on having someone to feel worthy. It can look like putting your partner on a pedestal or obsessively thinking about them all day long, needing constant reassurance, affection, or contact just to feel okay, feeling anxious or restless when they don't reply fast enough, staying in toxic or unhealthy relationships because being alone feels unbearable, confusing intensity, jealousy, drama, obsession, or lust with real intimacy, losing your sense of self in the chase of love or approval, feeling unable to be alone or enjoy your own company, having deep fear of abandonment, feeling incomplete or unhappy without external validation, fantasizing about being saved, completed, or fixed by someone else. And this doesn't just stay in your head. Love addiction can cause serious emotion and physical consequences like emotional distress, compulsive behaviors, obsessive thinking around love, romance, and sex. People struggling with love addiction often end up in unstable relationships, including toxic or abusive ones. They put other people's needs before their own. They tolerate behaviors they could never accept if they felt secure within themselves. It can lead to divorce, affairs, poor job performance, constant relationship conflict, lack of concentration, clinginess, anxiety, depression, emotional highs that feel euphoric, and emotional lows that feel like devastation. Many people with love addiction live in their heads. They are rarely present. They have a very hard time being happy by themselves. So when I talk about love like it's unhealthy, I'm not talking about love itself. I'm talking about what happens when love becomes a substitute for safety and happiness, when the connection becomes anesthesia, when the connection becomes a substance to numb yourself, when another human being is asked to regulate your nervous system, fill your emptiness, and give your life meaning. Love is not the problem, but the way we use love is. And until that changes, love will keep feeling like the thing that saves us and destroys us at the same time. All right, you guys, thank you for listening and thank you for being you. If this resonated with you, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. I love you guys.